If you're thinking about moving to Franklin, Tennessee, or just curious what life is actually like here, this video is going to break it all down for you. My name is Matt Bogosian, and I'm a local real estate agent here in Franklin, Tennessee, and I help people like you make the move to Franklin all the time. Today, I'm going to cover as much as I can about the city of Franklin so that hopefully you can decide if it's the right place for you to move or just to visit. Okay, so what exactly is Franklin and where is it? Franklin is a fast-growing city about 25 minutes south of downtown Nashville. It sits within Williamson County, which is one of the top-ranked counties in the country for public schools, safety, and just overall quality of life. The population in Franklin is just over 85,000 people and growing. What makes Franklin so unique is how it blends small town charm with high-end suburban convenience. Another huge bonus is how close Franklin is to downtown Nashville. You're just a short drive from places like the airport, world-class concerts, Titans games, Nashville soccer club matches, and just all the action of downtown Nashville. Let's talk a little bit about downtown Franklin. Downtown Franklin is like something out of a Hallmark movie. Main Street is lined with historic buildings, local boutiques, coffee shops, restaurants, bookstores, and antique stores. It's extremely walkable with seasonal festivals, art crawls, and parades throughout the year. I do want to mention that parking in downtown Franklin is very limited, so if you see a spot on Main Street, grab it immediately. There are also garages nearby on 2nd and 4th Avenue, but they can fill up fast, especially on weekends or festival days. And then just a couple minutes outside of downtown Franklin is the factory at Franklin. The factory is an old stove plant from the 1920s that's been turned into one of the coolest spots in town. Inside, you'll find boutique shopping, local art galleries, restaurants like the newly reopened Sapphire. It truly is a must visit when you come here. You can have a drink at the Skylight Bar, shop for a custom cowboy hat, or just wander through the historic halls. The factory is really where Franklin's creative energy really shines. Moving on, let's talk about parks. Franklin is home to 18 parks covering over 900 acres, and they're a huge part of what makes life here so enjoyable. Whether you're taking the kids to Pinkerton Park, exploring Civil War history at Eastern Flank, or just relaxing under a shade tree at Harlansdale Farm, you'll find green space around every corner. It's one of the reasons Franklin feels so livable and balanced. Now, let's talk about a little place called Cool Springs. Cool Springs is where it all happens. It's the commercial center of Franklin with shopping, restaurants, gyms, offices, and medical centers. You've got everything from Costco and Whole Foods to Restoration Hardware and the Cheesecake Factory. It's also home to some of the largest commercial developments in the state. Think big corporate headquarters, walkable apartment communities, and shopping options that rival most large metro areas. Franklin also has a wide range of neighborhoods depending on the lifestyle that you're after. If you want a community feel with amenities like pools, clubhouses, and events, West Haven is one of the top choices. It's almost like its own little town inside of Franklin. And then on the south side of Franklin is Berry Farms, which feels like a smaller, quieter version of West Haven. If West Haven feels like too much, Berry Farms just might be the perfect alternative. But there are also tons of neighborhoods all over Franklin with every kind of home imaginable. You've got townhomes, condos, and single-family homes at all sorts of different price points. There is something for every lifestyle and budget in Franklin. One of the biggest reasons people move to Franklin is the schools. Franklin happens to be part of the Williamson County School District, which is one of the highest performing districts in Tennessee. Families move here specifically for the Williamson County school system, and for good reason. Test scores, teacher to student ratios, and college prep rankings are all very, very strong. When it comes to healthcare, Franklin is well equipped. Williamson Medical Center is the flagship hospital here with award-winning emergency care, NICU, orthopedics, and more. And then there's also a wide network of specialty clinics and urgent care centers, from Vanderbilt's walk-in facilities to private practices. You do not have to drive up to Nashville to get top-tier care. You can definitely get it right here in Franklin. So a lot of people ask me, what does Franklin feel like? To me, Franklin feels safe, calm, and community-focused. People here are friendly. The pace of life is definitely a little bit slower, but not in a boring way. There's also something going on all the time. However, it's rarely overwhelming. You've got local concerts, wine tastings, food truck nights, and other events throughout the year that bring people together, but without it feeling like a tourist trap, kind of like downtown Nashville feels. It's a little like living in the set of a movie, but it's a real working town that still has your Target, Trader Joe's, Home Depot, and of course, a gazillion coffee shops. And then if you're coming from a flat state like Florida or Texas, you are gonna love the rolling hills out in the rural parts of Franklin. The natural scenery here is so beautiful. There are trees, farmland, and then the parks that are absolutely stunning. So in closing, Franklin isn't for everyone, but if you're looking for a mix of charm, convenience, schools, safety, and Southern hospitality, it just might be the perfect fit for you. And if you're serious about exploring a move to Franklin, I'd love to help you. Click the link down in the description to schedule a private consultation with me, and we'll talk through everything from neighborhoods and price points to timing and strategy. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Matt Bogosian. I appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.